Hi class, my name is Bella Christopher and this is my assignment 4.0. This is my presentation on a commercial sexual exploitation of children prevention group. Beginning first with a summary of part A and B of my assignment. The thesis overviews the literature which demonstrates significant risk factors in CSEC related to a lack of positive social supports in youth. The demographics of Venetian female adolescents with DCS involvement. The purpose, it is a prevention intervention. It's a social skills treatment group specifically. The objectives are to learn or to impart healthy adaptive interpersonal skills that can function as a protective factor against CSEC by enhancing the youth's ability to form those positive and healthy support systems. The intended impact is lowering the rates of CSEC amongst youth in the Phoenix area. Moving on next to the rationale for community need. So the rationale for this group is connected to the combination of micro, meso, and macro risk factors present within the female youth population of the Phoenix area, making them particularly vulnerable to CSEC. So first and foremost, the location. Phoenix is located in the southwest region of the United States, which statistics reveal makes it statistics reveal that there are extremely high rates of sex trafficking in this region. This is because of its close proximity to the Mexican border, as well as the major highways, which make it easy for traffickers to transport victims to other major neighboring cities and states like Las Vegas, Nevada, California, etc. There are also extremely high rates of children in DCS custody within Phoenix, some of the highest in the country. And as research reveals, children with a past or current DCS or CPS involvement have a much higher vulnerability to becoming involved in CSEC. Lastly, Phoenix has one of the largest school districts in the entire nation, PXU, which demonstrates that there is a large population of adolescents in this area, and therefore a large percentage of individuals who fall within that group or population who are particularly vulnerable to CSEC. Next is the evidence-based relevance to social work interventions. So this treatment group aligns with evidence-based framework as research demonstrates the effectiveness of social skills as a protective factor against CSEC. So as previously discussed, literature has demonstrated that children who lack positive social support are more likely to be exploited and or coerced by individuals who pose under the guise as a peer, a friend, a romantic partner like a boyfriend, who then lures them into the sex trafficking industry because they do not have those positive support systems present to help mitigate that risk. Group versus individual therapy. So research has demonstrated that group therapy can be just as, if not more effective than individual therapy, particularly when working with teens or adolescents. And specifically, this is a social skills treatment group. And so a group therapy setting is the most conducive environment to employing the interventions needed to fulfill this type of group, such as assertiveness training, establishing healthy boundaries. A group setting allows the youth within the group to learn not only from the facilitator or the therapist leading the group, but also from each other. And furthermore, for them to practice via role modeling and role playing those newly learned social skills amongst each other as well. Moving on next to the evaluation aspect. And so first and foremost, we have an ethical obligation to perform evaluations per our NASW Code of Ethics, and this treatment group is no exception. This will be completed through an outcome evaluation, in which via a pre and post survey, in which quantitative data will be gathered from the participants. This is also categorized as a process evaluation, and this efforts will be made to safeguard against social desirability bias by keeping both the pre and post survey anonymous. And qualitative data will also be gathered from the participants via a satisfaction survey questionnaire, in which the participants are asked questions like, what did you like most about this group? Or if you could change one thing about this group, what would that be? And that information will be used to inform future groups of the same curriculum and improve them. Last but certainly not least is community collaboration. So this social skills treatment group enhances community strength and resilience towards a prevalent social issue in the community. And it does so by developing competent and adaptive interpersonal skills with the youth, which has long-lasting benefits for them within their community, not only directly related to reducing the rates of CSEC within this youth population, which is the main intended impact of this group, but there are also many other positive, long-lasting benefits related to their education, their future employment, and just their position within their community. They will be better able to positively contribute to their community once they're well equipped with these social skills. This group will also strengthen the youth's connection to community supports. And it also employs an intervention that addresses a social issue across multiple domains. So again, back to the micro, meso, and macro. The micro is the group intervention itself. The meso is the scholastic setting of this group. This group will be held at the actual schools within the PXU district, which facilitates or promotes more strengthened connections for the youth between their education support system, so their teachers and their guidance counselors who are referring them to this group, as well as the overarching macro issue, which is the commercial sexual exploitation of children. And this group bridges the gap. So it serves an unmet need in the community. So as of current in Phoenix, there are organizations or agencies who have made significant efforts towards helping those currently embroiled in the sex trafficking industry. However, they are not any interventions geared towards preventing future involvement, specifically with minors. And so there is nothing as of current that targets the population of individuals who have those significant risk factors present that makes it more likely they will become involved in CSEC in the future. That is the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to watching yours.